Nobody announces it. Nobody really talks about it. But across Nigeria, people are quietly eating less, not fasting, not dieting, just adjusting. There's a moment happening in markets every day. You walk in with a plan. You know what you want to buy. Rice, tomatoes, maybe some meat. Then you check the prices, and suddenly, the plan changes. You pause, you calculate, and then you start removing things, one by one, not because you want to, but because you have to. This is what inflation looks like in real life. Food doesn't just appear in cities, it travels from farms, through roads, into trucks, across states, until it reaches your plate. And at every step of that journey, there's a cost. When fuel prices rise, that journey becomes more expensive. And when that happens, food becomes more expensive too. Not gradually, not gently, but instantly. At the same time, there's another pressure most people don't see. Nigeria doesn't produce everything it eats. Fertilizer, wheat, animal feed. A lot of it comes from outside the country, and those things are paid for in dollars. So when the naira loses value, those imports become more expensive, and that increase doesn't stay in the background. It shows up in your food, even when the food is grown locally. And then, there's the part almost nobody talks about, food that never makes it to you at all. Across the country, huge amounts of food are lost every day. Not because they weren't produced, but because they couldn't be stored, or transported, or preserved. By the time some of it reaches the market, it's already spoiled, gone, wasted. So what's left becomes more valuable, more scarce, more expensive. And all of that pressure builds, quietly, until it lands in one place, your plate. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, food inflation in Nigeria has risen sharply in recent years. But numbers don't tell the full story. People do. Because behind every percentage, there's a decision being made. Do I buy protein or stretch this meal? Do I eat twice today or once? Do I feed everyone or just manage? These are not financial decisions anymore. They are survival decisions. And over time, they begin to change everything. Less protein means weaker nutrition. Less nutrition means lower energy. Lower energy means lower productivity. And slowly, a food problem becomes an economic problem, a health problem, a future problem. But here's the truth. This isn't happening because Nigeria cannot feed itself. Nigeria has the land, it has the farmers, it has the capacity. What it lacks is a system that works. A system that can move food efficiently, store it properly, distribute it reliably. Because food is not just about production, it's about access. When the system breaks down, even abundance can feel like scarcity. And that's where Nigeria is right now. But this story doesn't have to end here. Better roads can reduce transport costs. Better storage can reduce waste. Better systems can stabilize prices. Solutions exist. They're not theories. They're already working, just not at the scale needed. Until they are, the pressure continues. Prices rise, choices shrink, and plates get smaller. Quietly. Because the truth is, Nigeria is not running out of food. It is running out of efficient ways to deliver it. And until that changes, eating will keep becoming more expensive, not just for some people, but for everyone.